guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. It's been an amazing day. Coach Mo here with your chaos tip of the day. But first, as always, let me introduce myself. I'm Bernice Oliver. My clients affectionately know me as Coach Mo, Queen Quiet Storm, bringing the calm to your business chaos. I help primarily insurance agents and sales producers and new women entrepreneurs find revenue opportunities out of all of their business chaos. And so what does that mean? It means that I help you create strategic plans for business development, for your productivity, all centered around the things that you consider to be chaotic in your business. And so welcome to my page and thank you for joining me today. But I want to talk to you today about a subject that is kind of sensitive to me. And so I thought I would jump on. To be honest with you, I was very reluctant to kind of talk about this topic because I probably would be considered by most as an insurance agent who probably failed because let me give you a little bit about my background. I have been in the insurance and financial services arena for 20 plus years. I've worked in several capacities. I've been a fraud investigator. I handle home and auto claims. I travel the country as a stormtrooper, which was really a national catastrophe team cat adjuster. And then once I decided that corporate America was no longer for me. Oh, and I also worked in the capacity as a agency sales recruiter. And so I've had various positions throughout the years in the insurance industry. And then once I decided that corporate America was really not for me, I branched out and I was actually an insurance agent. And so I worked as an insurance agency as an insurance agent with, had actually two agency with Allstate Insurance and then with American Family Insurance. And so have a vast background in insurance and financial services. But I really found that being in an agency was not my true calling and not my passion. My passion was really around coaching, training, and teaching individuals how to grow strong and successful agencies. And so I stepped away from my agency and I created, this business that you see today, Women Speak International. And we are a coaching and training and speaking professional development organization for individuals who are in the insurance industry, as I said, sales producers, but also new women entrepreneurs who are looking to transition from working full-time in corporate to starting their own business. And so, I guess in the broad scheme of things, some individuals could look at me and say, you failed. You're still not an agent and you're not doing it any longer. However, I challenge you to think about, I didn't fail, because I was able to parlay what I learned as an agent during all those years running an agency, how to help other insurance agents be successful. But not only that, how I could take those transferable skills and help women entrepreneurs, no matter what business they decided they wanted to pursue, I could help them be successful as well. And so today, I wanted to share with you some of the top 10 tips or top 10 reasons why insurance agents fail, why they don't make it. I was looking up some statistics before I jumped on with you guys today, and 1 in 4 new insurance agents will walk away. They will leave their agencies within the first 18 to 24 months. So that's really about 25% of the market. And so that means right now, the insurance industry is only showing about a 75% retention on insurance agents. And so what is the reason surrounding around all of that? Hey, Melissa, thank you for joining. But what's the reason around why insurance agents don't hang around? And so having that, I walked in those shoes and I lived that for many years, I thought I would share with you some of the reasons why I think agents don't make it or why they decide to walk away from their agencies. And so number one, I believe that it's because they don't learn from their mistakes. And so as an agent, you really have to become a chameleon. You got to be a lot of things to a lot of people. You're not just an agency owner. You become an advisor. You become a strategic partner. You become a boss. You know, you're no longer an employee. You've stepped away from corporate America, and now you are the employer. You become that trusted advisors that your customers are relying on to protect what's important to them, and that's their lives. And so that is huge for me. You find yourself doing things in accounting, you become an attorney because you're trying to look up laws and all those things. But you have to learn from your mistakes. And I believe that's kind of our Achilles heel, that most agents, they don't learn from their mistakes. They get very tunnel vision and they pay attention just to one thing, and they're not flexible and not able to change and change and switch when it's required. And so that's number one. You know, they're not able to learn from their mistakes. Number two, you know, as insurance agents, there's a reason why we became agents. And that's because, yes, we wanted to grow flourishing businesses and sustainable businesses. And yes, we want to make a profit. We want to earn money. But if you always focus on the money, you're never going to be successful. And so I always find that even now that I'm working and I'm coaching and training new agents, I find that the money is the focus. And listen to me right now to what I'm saying. If you always place the focus on money, then you're in the wrong business. You have to place the focus on people. It has to be the people. You have to be connected with your why. Why did you start this agency? Why are you sitting in the seat versus someone else? And what is connecting you to that community that you want to serve them? And so you have to switch and shift that focus from all about making money to how can I help and serve people. So that's number two. You have to be able to shift your focus. Number three, lack of quality training and education. And so I'm real passionate about this, so I'm not going to get on my high horse and talk about it too in depth, but I am going to say this. I find that the number one mistake that most insurance companies make is they're not educating their agents how to be business owners. Yes, they teach them how to sell their products, how to make numbers, how to produce, but they are not teaching them how to be true professionals and how to actually be a true business owner. Hey Mo, hey Melissa, thanks again, thank you. And so they give us a book, they tell us to create your top 100 list and a telephone, and they tell you to go for it. Well guys, there are so many other steps that you need to achieve before you even get to the point of creating a sale. And so, you know, the lack of quality training and education, I believe, is the number one reason most agents either fail or they walk away from their agency. So here's a tip from Coach Mo. Get yourself educated. Get yourself trained. Find an accountability partner. Hire a business coach who's been there, who's walked in your shoes, who is invested only in you, who doesn't have a dog in the game. They don't work. They're not a corporate employee. They don't work for one specific company or the other. And really allow them to help you grow your agency. It is no way around it, and you will not be successful without properly educating yourself. So that's number three, lack of quality education. Okay, so number 7. This one was me. Number 4. I had huge expectations walking in the door. I really thought I was going to make a 6-figure salary out of the gate. That's what I thought. I'm just being honest. But I'm here to tell you there are some steps to that before you get to the 6-figure. And you can, this is a lucrative career. It's a lucrative opportunity, but there are steps to getting there. And so expecting too much too soon is Achilles heel. It's really something that is going to work to your disadvantage versus your advantage. So, I tell my clients let's set some realistic goals, achievable goals. Let's set some baby steps, some benchmarks, and then we'll see where we are in terms of our expectation. But I think that is really the biggest thing. We expect way too much, way too soon. All right, number 5, poor marketing skills. Now, I believe I'm a great marketer, so let me say that. However, I had other colleagues that work with me who were not marketers. They didn't have that marketing sales acumen that I had. And so what do you do about that? You hire to your weakness. And I tell my clients that every day as I'm having these multiple conversations day in and day out. If that's not your area of expertise, that's not a strength of yours, number one, get yourself educated. Get you some coaching, get you some training, but also hire someone for it. And you can find inexpensive ways of hiring someone. Get you a college student that's majoring in marketing and communication and bring them on as an intern. Share your business experience with them. In turn, they're going to share with you and work for you and help you create some marketing strategies for your business. Thank you. Thank you guys for the hearts and for the likes. So, you want to think about, hey, Andrea, thanks for joining us. And so it's so great and so easy to be able to do that. But always think in terms of you want to hire to your weakness, not to your strength. And if marketing is not your strength, then you need to hire for it. So that's number 5. Number 6, failure to really accept your role as a business owner. Remember I said earlier, you're no longer an employee, okay? So you can't go in late, 9, 10 o'clock like you did at your corporate job and then leave at 4 o'clock. You just cannot do that and expect your business to be successful. You have to shift your mindset from employee to now, I am the CEO of this corporation. Now, there is some work involved in getting your mindset there, but let me just tell you, it is so very, very important that you shift that mindset from being an employee to the CEO of your company. And you have to treat your agency as if you're running a company, a corporation. That's number 5. Number 6, failure to network. You got to get out of your office and you got to go network. And I talked about this a couple of times last month during our planning season, but you've got to figure out, where do you fit? Where are you going to network? Where are you going to be able to create those strategic alliances? What organizations can you partner with that's going to help you grow your agency, and that you're also able to give something back to that organization as well? It has to be a win-win. What's the WIFM? Most people are going to say, what's the WIFM? The WIFM is what's in it for me. And so when you're looking at organizations, you need to consider what's in it for you, but also how you can help that organization grow and achieve their goals as well. So you need to network. You got to get out of the office. So let me encourage you, network. All right. Number 3, failure to adopt new technology. Most insurance companies are really a little behind on technology. I think things are getting better. Right now, I've been in a couple of my agents' office the past couple of months, and I've seen some great new technology, so I'm excited about that. But typically, traditionally, most insurance corporations, they're big ships, and it takes a longer time for them to transition to new technology. But that doesn't mean that you cannot accept and transition to the new technology. And so take advantage of the new technology that's out there. There's so many CRM systems out there, and so ways that you can market yourself with free, doing email marketing campaign and Facebook ads and Instagram and Twitter. There's so many ways that you can grow your agency, leveraging the current technology that's out there. So I'm going to encourage you to look into those ways and really embrace that new technology. Number 9 is failure to stay on top of current trends. You really have got to keep your ear to the ground and know what's going on in your industry. No matter what type of company or business that you have, that's true across the board. If you don't know what the current trends are and what's going on in your industry, you're behind. And you're missing out on opportunities, and you're also leaving money on the table. So stay on top of those current trends. And then finally, too much golf time is too much time playing, and not spending time focusing and working on your business. And so, you have to, there's time for play. As always, there's time for time off and vacation. You can't I'm sorry guys, you can't vacation all the time and then expect to be successful. So those are my top 10 reasons why I believe insurance agents fail. I hope this really helps you or helps someone that you know. So if you think this video will be helpful to an insurance agent or a producer that you know, feel free to share this video with them, or if you need help with your agency, I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to help you. You're able to reach out to me on all my social media platforms. You can reach me right here on my Facebook page at Coach Mernice Oliver, or you can send me an email at mernice@merniceoliver.com, or hit me up on LinkedIn at Mernice Oliver. Again, I'm Mernice Oliver, Coach Mo, better known as Queen Quiet Storm, bringing the calm to all of your business chaos. Have a great evening, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.